Hi, I'm Nigel Slater, and I'm here in Amsterdam because I've got a new book out. It's a book that I wrote a few years ago, and I'm thrilled that it's been translated into Dutch. The book is a story of a year in my home kitchen. So it's not restaurant cooking, it's the food I do every day. And sometimes it's very simple. It's the sort of food I make when I come home and I'm a little bit tired. It's food for special occasions, food for friends. But it is the food that I cook every day of my life. So it's easy, it's simple. I wanted to write it as a diary because I wanted to show how the seasons affect what I do and how my writing, my cooking at home changes with all the different things as they come into season. Everything's available now, all year, and I think it's a bit of a shame. I like the fact that some things are only available or only at their best for a short time, and that's what this book's about. It's about celebrating what is good when it's at its best. It's the right food in the right place at the right time. You know, when you write a book, there are recipes that you want in there because they're recipes you like making. But they're also ones that sometimes seem to touch other people. And two of those recipes we're cooking today. The one, a little polpettini with pork and a little bit of cheese and some herbs. And they're very simple. You could do them for supper any day of the week. But it's a recipe that I've had a lot of feedback about and people really love. And there's also a little ginger cake, which is coming later. You know, sometimes you make a recipe just for fun, but then you realize that lots of people make it and they keep writing about it and they tweet about it and they talk to you about it. And that's this little ginger cake. It's very moist and it's one of my favorite cakes I've ever made. And we're going to be eating that as well today. And I can see the most beautiful tomatoes over there. They're like the ones I grow at home, except these ones are better than mine. The recipes in the book are very much about my own take on traditional recipes. So these are a lot of recipes that have become part of our culture and part of what we cook now in Britain. But it's got my little spin on them. There's nothing outrageous, they're just things that I've learned to love. And I hope other people will too. I think my real love of food it has a very British heart and soul. And because our cuisine is changing, I hope that that's reflected in the recipes. My shopping is done weekly at the market, and then it's topped up every day with just a little thing that I get from the local shops. And so I hope all of the ingredients are very easy to get, they're easy to find. They're things that are becoming part of our culture, our cooking culture, as it changes. And I hope that the recipes, I'd like to think that the recipes are very accessible and anybody can do them. This is easy stuff. You don't have to be a chef, you don't have to work for years in the kitchen. I believe that anybody can do it. I'm sure they can. Most of the pieces in the book are about specific days of the year. And some of them, most of them, are about what we cook every day. But there's also some special occasions when you have friends round, people coming around for the evening. But I think that you shouldn't have a different philosophy for the food you cook for your friends to the food you cook every day. It should still be simple. It should still be very easy. Because I don't want to be slaving away in the kitchen while my friends are having fun. I want to be with them. I want to spend time with them. So a lot of the recipes in the book are things that you can make beforehand and you can bring out ready-made. I think that a dinner for friends is also about the cook, and we should enjoy it just as much as they are. One of the first places that I start to cook is walking around my garden, and I see if there's anything ready, if the snails have left anything for me, looking at what's best, and being here in this wonderful place with these, I can just smell these tomatoes hanging down. It's like a big and very successful version of my own little garden at home. You know, you see something, you just want to pick it and cook it straight away. It's this being surrounded by temptation. It's an absolute joy being here today. I feel very honoured.